Fans think that Beyoncé is to blame for the poor sales of Queen Bey's first record after hearing the numbers. Beyoncé has taught Bailey for a long time. Some fans think that Beyoncé is to blame for poor sales because she didn't support Bailey's work. Page 6 says that the 24-year-old musician's first full-length record, called In Pieces, came out on March 31st, but only about 10,000 copies were sold. One fan wrote, "Beyoncé is mean because she doesn't promote Chloe's record." A simple IG share might have helped Chloe break into the top 50. Another Twitter user said something similar. Nah, Beyoncé could have at least posted the Queen Bey album on her story. I mean, isn't that one of your musicians? Even so, there have been some fans who have stood up for Queen Bey. One of these fans said that the "Beyoncé is sabotaging Chlo" claim would make more sense if Beyoncé was promoting her own songs, but she isn't. Chloe and Halle Bailey still have nothing but good things to say about their master, even though fans of the Renaissance artist have different ideas about the figure. As soon as the disappointing numbers were made public, fans took to different social media sites to complain about Bey's failure to promote Chloe's record. DJ Envy thinks that Beyoncé should share some of the blame for how poorly Queen Bey's first record sold, because the singer didn't promote it on any of her social media sites. This is what DJ Envy said. In Pieces, Bailey's first record made in a studio, came out on March 31st. She has a deal with Beyoncé's company, Parkwood Entertainment, which is where she works. The record only sold 10,000 copies in its first week, which put it at number 119 on the Billboard 200 list of the best-selling albums. On Wednesday, Envy, Charlamagne the God, and Ada Rodriguez of The Breakfast Club talked about how Beyoncé helped promote Bailey's record. Envy said, in reaction to online comments that criticized Beyoncé for not posting about the release of Bailey's album on her own social media accounts, "I do feel if you're signed to somebody else's record label or in business with somebody, right, that's part of what you expect." The record by Bailey came out on June 15, 2018. "That's why I'm singing to you," he said. "That's why I'm writing to you," she said. "I told the person I was singing with, I'm singing with you because I want a Beyoncé verse. I want some of your fans to become mine, so I'm singing with you. I'm doing this because of that. I'm going to sign with you so I can learn from your knowledge, experience, and growth." Charlamagne and Rodriguez, on the other hand, did not agree with Envy's opinion 100%. Charlamagne said, "I think Beyoncé should post because that's her artist, but Beyoncé isn't obligated to post. Beyoncé does not have to post, though. If Beyoncé's post makes you buy the album, that's great. But if you didn't know Chloe's album was out before, you do now, so go buy it. It's great if Beyoncé's post will get you to buy the record," Charlamagne went on to say. "Also, Beyoncé used to post Ivy Park all the time, and y'all didn't buy that," referring to the singer's sportswear clothing line. Rodriguez was reported as saying, "I think the people who say Beyoncé should post should... I would like it if they could show that they bought the record with them in some way. Do you count as one of the 10,000? Bailey herself said something about how disappointed she was with how well her first record did in the market. Bailey reminded the crowd on the first night of her tour with the same name, which was Tuesday in Chicago and was called "Make Sure Y'all Are Supporting the Mother Effing Album. I don't care what anyone has to say. They can kiss my black A. Because I know that you all love me, and that's all I need," she said. "Thank you for loving me, for being here, and for your energy. Thank you so much for being here." In an interview with TMZ on Wednesday, comic Drewski said that singer Bailey's low album sales aren't so bad. In the Peacock movie Praise This, which also stars Drewski, Bailey and Drewski share a role. "F 'em," he said about the people who didn't like her. "In terms of record sales, she did better than I did. I'm also on iTunes, but yours is better than mine." When Beyoncé's representatives were asked for a response, they did not respond right away. Let's find out the truth about how Chloe and Halle became friends with Beyoncé, shall we? Chloe and Halle Bailey, who go by the stage name Chloe x Halle and are very good at singing, look up to Beyoncé. Many people think that Beyoncé is one of the most important people in the music business. The sisters are from Atlanta, and they got their start in singing in a simple way. The age difference between them is 2 years. An article in Time from 2018 says that they learned how to play instruments and then put up videos of themselves playing covers of their favorite songs on YouTube. The 24-time Grammy winner, who is also known as Beyoncé, first noticed them because of how well they sang Pretty Hurts by Beyoncé. And before you ask, yes, Beyoncé does have a total of 24 Grammys sitting around her house. Beyoncé was so moved by Chloe x Halle's music video, which has been watched more than 18 million times since it was posted in 2013, that she quickly signed the singing duo to her company, Parkwood Entertainment. In 2018, Chloe told People about her story, saying, 2 weeks after we uploaded it, her workplace, Parkwood, sent us this email, and we were freaking out. We were like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. After about 2 days, our father talked to them. When we heard that Beyoncé wanted to put us on her record label, we couldn't believe it. That happened on January 2, 2014, and we both thought, wow, what a great way to start the year. Chloe x Halle says that Beyoncé is a strong leader who looks out for her own. Since becoming Beyoncé's protégés and signing a record deal with the Queen, Chloe x Halle have learned a lot from Beyoncé's advice and knowledge of the music business. In January 2020, Chloe talked with Pop Sugar about the things about Beyoncé that they most admire and try to be like. She said that she was in charge and looked out for her own. She can take care of herself, knows what she wants, and isn't afraid to say it. She has faith in herself. One of the things we like best about Beyoncé is that, even though she's very outspoken, she still gives us room to grow as people, and she doesn't try to take credit for our successes. The Kids Are Alright, their first record, came out in 2018. It was so good that it got them 2 Grammy nominations, one for Best New Artist and one for Best Urban Contemporary Record. And with their first record, they did just that. Chloe and Halle have been praising Beyoncé for a long time. They even called her the best human being ever in a 2018 People story. But what makes their friendship with Beyoncé so special is that she cares just as much about Chloe and Halle. After Chloe x Halle finished recording their second album, Ungodly Hour, which will be released by Columbia Records in June 2020, they sent it to their manager Beyoncé for feedback. She told them it was great. Ungodly Hour is set to come out on Columbia Records in June 2020. Chloe told the Associated Press, when we sent her the album, she said she loved it and didn't have any notes. We sent her the album, and she said she loved it and didn't have any notes. Thank you so much for watching this video. That was all from our side. What do you think? Do you think Beyoncé is at fault, or are people just exaggerating? Let us know in the comment section down below.